Look, here's how you play Mincy as a gold lane. And we are being warned here, but let's proceed anyway. And my teammate wasn't happy with my pick, even judging me as if I belonged in epic. Not only that, even my lane opponent Granger underestimated the king as the gold lane. Alright, so tip number 1. Freeze the lane and play safe in early game. As much as possible, stay close to your turret, because remember, the enemy has Estes, so poking Granger is just a waste. And this is exactly why you should never underestimate the king. Logically speaking, you can outduel most marksmen in the gold lane, and trust me, playing Mincy here makes things so much easier compared to playing him as an XP laner. I don't think many players realize this, but Minsitthar is actually a marksman-fighter. If you look closely, both his items and skills scale heavily with basic attacks, very similar to a marksman's kit. The only difference is his melee range, but that's not a problem since his skill 2 can extend his attack reach, letting him poke and trade effectively. And here's the thing, even without relying on his ultimate, Minsitthar still has enough damage and sustain to confidently take on most marksmen in a straight 1v1. Now for tip number 2, probably the most important tip is to avoid being seen on the map. Vision is everything. At this point, Granger assumed I was positioned near the Lord, but I already predicted he would go to clear the bottom lane. That's when we caught him completely off guard. But wait, before you rush picking Minsitthar as a gold laner in ranked games, you have to consider tip number 3. I don't recommend him, not unless you fully understand his strengths and weaknesses. And most importantly, you'll need the patience to play him properly.